Look how they massacred my boy.
I have a theory, okay? What if by Clementine leaving AJ in the comic, that actually means that she is the same person as Jane, okay? Jane left Clem. She also killed a baby by killing herself, but she left Clementine. But Clementine left AJ, okay? Therefore, y'all can't talk shit about Jane. Kinda. Just a little bit, you know? Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome. My name's InfernoKun. I just bought this comic that everyone seems to love. I love it too. And I read it yesterday, but I wanted to go ahead and buy the physical version because I like comics and stuff. I actually bought some other comics. It looked interesting. Some Robin comics that looked pretty cool. And I want to catch up on I bought like 2 Deathstroke comics. I'm missing a couple of those. I like Deathstroke. I like comics. I like reading comics, so I bought some of those as well. But most importantly, man, I bought this awesome Skybound X Clementine. Everyone seems to love it for some reason. I gotta know why. I read it already, but I'm just joking. I don't love it. I wouldn't say I hate it, but you know, it's all right. So Skybound released this comic book, which has like 3 stories, I think, 4 stories. 3 or 4 stories, I don't know. Rick Grimes, Manifest Destiny, and Ultra Mega, along with Clementine. Everyone wanted a Clementine comic so bad. Well, you got it. But at what cost, bro? At what cost?
What did it cost?
Everything.
So, man, there were a bunch of stuff going on in this comic book. Look, okay. I don't like shitting on things, and I don't like disvaluing the work of the people, but good lord, the artwork in this comic is not good, okay? You know, I'm not the best artist guy. I can draw kinda, but like, this comic book, this artwork, like, Jesus Christ. I'll put some on screen though, but I just looking through it. Personally, okay, that's my biggest gripe with it, by the way. It was a story about Clement, kind of like a prologue to the comics coming out in next year, summer. So there's 3 new comics coming out next year, I think, or like maybe like throughout the course of however many years. I don't even know, bro. But like, okay, so the point is a prologue, and Clementine is setting up Clementine to leave and go on another adventure. Imagine that. Imagine, you know, season 2, she met a new group. Season 3, she met a new group. Season 4, she met a new group. And then now in the comic book, she's going to meet a new group. I don't know why they went ahead and like teased the new characters and stuff if it's not till next year. Like, bro, it's a comic book. It's not a video game, okay? I understand comics take time to make, but still, okay. Point is, I'm going off topic. The artwork, okay? Some of these, like, do you see that? I don't know if I get sued for this, but you know, you can sue me. I don't care. Jesus. I mean, personally, I like the art style. Okay, I'm into the black and white. Okay, I read some manga and stuff, but some of the art is kind of weird. You know, when you watch Dragon Ball Super and you saw those shots of Goku fighting, like, what wasn't it, Beerus or something? And it's all the very bad artwork, like the very bad in between frames. This is what this is right here. Kinda not as bad, but it's like you know, they aren't animating and stuff, and some of these shots just, I mean, Clem right here. Okay, I'm okay with was it this one I'm okay with this one right here. I'm okay with that one. That's an okay shot, but once you get to AJ, things go downhill. AJ looks like fucking Mr. Potato Man guy from from Toy Story, bro. Look at that. Look at that. That's not good. That's not good. And I don't want to shit on it, you know. I don't want to comment being like, "Oh, I want to see you do better." Okay, I can't. I can't do better. I cannot do better. But some of the shots, some of the faces don't look. I'm not a fan of how they chose to draw some of the characters, especially that one. Jesus Christ, that's not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. And then let's see what else. There was one really bad one of age. I don't even know what took place where, to be exact. I'm just looking right now, and God, where was that one where AJ was crying? This one. This one right here. Oh, look. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can't. Oh, this is bad. I'm sorry. Yo, this video is trash. That's why I quit YouTube, bro. Make bad content. Okay. You can kind of see it. I'll put it up on screen so it's better quality. That's not good. Okay, point is, artwork subpar. I've seen better. I've seen better comics from, obviously DC and Marvel are like, that's their forte, comic books. Obviously Skybound's forte is comic books. Walking Dead, the comics, they have good artwork all the time. From what I saw, I haven't read every single issue, but from what I saw from snippets of the comic from the Walking Dead main series, they have pretty good artwork. This one, it's all right most of the time. Okay, I'm good with the aesthetic. I'm good with the black and white. I'm just not good with some of the faces, how they chose to draw Clementine. This right here, this cover compared to the whole comic, is kind of misleading. But then again, comic books don't show the actual, like, some comic books don't show the actual main artist in the actual in the cover. The main artist is usually drawing the penciling and coloring, or pencil inking the actual scenes in the actual book. Like this right here, this is not what the Deathstroke comic looks like all the time, okay, or ever. But then again, this comic comic, this is a more accurate representation of, like, how the comic actually looks. So it all depends on how that works. But story wise, most of the gripes were with the story. Okay, so you have Clementine, trying to leave. She's not feeling happy. She feels like AJ can't make her happy, and I'm kind of like, okay, okay, I don't understand where they're going with this, because literally the point of, like, the back half of season 2, season 3, and season 4 were all about AJ. They were all about finding AJ, taking care of AJ, making sure he lives, learns, and become a good person. And, at the end of season 4, that is what she did. She accomplished all her goals with AJ. Now she decides to move on in a weird way. Most people feel like it isn't what her character should do or what she would do. Why would she randomly be like, oh, I'm gonna leave AJ to go pursue the dreams? It's kind of like, I don't want to reference Naruto, but it's kind of like, Sasuke, going off from the Leaf Village and, like, being like, oh, I have to find myself. It's kind of like what they're going with here. I'm not entirely sure, because I know she's going to meet new people and, do Walking Dead stuff in the comic coming up in the next summer. Okay, that's the Walking Dead formula Telltale love doing. Make new characters, abandon the old characters, and just make new characters. Okay, so overall, personally, this comic is not very good for me. Okay, I'm not feeling it in a way. I'm not gonna say it's terrible. Reason I don't like it, I can describe it to you. Okay, the artwork is kind of subpar. I think the graphic novel will have better artwork, hopefully, because usually graphic novels are more high quality, more high quality content. So maybe that could be a saving grace for it. So I'm looking forward to the graphic novel, what they do there. The cover of it looks pretty cool. Her going wherever she's going, and then the story. I mean, obviously it was short, obviously, because they have, like, it's like 50 pages and, like, 4 other, like, mini-series stories in here. So you wasn't really expecting, like, I thought the whole big issue was coming out, but I wasn't really following it too well, to be honest. And that's that. The story, kind of how they set it up, was like how can we possibly get rid of Clementine, or separate Clementine from the rest of the group without killing them? Oh, let's have her leave him. Let's have him leave him. I am kind of sad that we don't get to see more Violet and Lewis and the whole boarding school group. Kind of sad about that. I don't know why. Hey, a quick ad lib here. I forgot about the whole choices thing with the whole Violet and Lewis thing. Violet eyesight messed up, and then Lewis tongueless. So obviously they couldn't really do that as far as, like, making one ending canon. So hey, maybe making new characters does make sense as here. And then maybe, in the game, hey, continue off with AJ. I don't know. But that's it. There's not much else they can maybe do with, these characters as far as, like, AJ. Obviously they could set them up for a a Walking Dead game with AJ. That's a possibility. How can we make a Walking Dead game without Clementine? Let's have Clementine abandon AJ in the comics. Therefore, when we do a season 5, AJ's alone. You play as AJ. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not entirely sure what they're planning on doing as far as the boarding school group, because they seem to have gotten a lot more people and gotten a lot more stable, and people are actually supporting them. They got trade, they got, caravans and everything going great. They have community. So obviously more people are there, therefore they kind of set it up to be like, hey, what's done is done. At the end of season 4, everything's good and jolly. Everything became good and jolly. So I'm not entirely sure what they're planning on doing with this series, but if they want to focus more on Clementine, I guess I understand. They have to make it. It could be like a whole board of things. They could be like connecting the dots here. Be like, we're gonna get rid of Clementine. We're gonna have AJ be the main character of the next game. Therefore, Clementine won't be there. Therefore, we can go ahead and do this comic series, make money off that. Do a game series, make money off that. I don't know. Who knows what they're actually thinking? But that's just my jumbled up opinions of the comic. The comic. I'm not sure what everybody else was expecting. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. Not gonna lie. I wasn't even following it, to be honest. I didn't know it came out yesterday. I was looking on Twitter and saw some comic snippets. And I was like, oh, is it out already? Okay, cool. I guess I'll go look at it. And did it. And I want to go buy the comic because this cover, man. This cover is actually pretty good. I bought it. It's $5. I bought it just for this cover, bro. I like collecting comics for the cover. Like, I have some more comics here. Just to flex on you guys. Wonder Woman. Okay, these Wonder Woman covers are beautiful. Love them. Anyways, that's it from me. Don't expect another video. This is my last video. I'm joking. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. YouTube's all right. Life is getting awesome, and I'm YouTube ain't part of that awesomeness. It could be. Who knows? But anyways, thank y'all for watching. This has been InfernoKun. I'll catch you guys